Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new chapter. In the next two videos, we are going to talk about the famous World Heritage Sites in China. Do you know what World Heritage Site is? Are there any World Heritage Sites in your hometown? And do you know the newly added World Heritage Sites in China in recent 3 years? Okay, these are the questions we will talk about in this video. Let's answer the first question. What is World Heritage Site? To understand it, first, we need to know what heritage is. On the official website of UNESCO, there is a paragraph that I want to share with you. Heritage is our legacy from the past, what we live with today, and what we pass on to future generations. Our cultural and natural heritages are both irreplaceable sources of life and inspiration. So, heritages are things that need to be protected and passed on. World Heritage Sites are valuable legacies that belong to all the peoples of the world. And they are on the World Heritage List. This list is established under terms of the Convention, the Protection of the World Cultural and Natural Heritage by UNESCO. Look at the picture from the website of UNESCO. It reviews all the World Heritage Sites all over the world in 2019. We can notice that there are many green dots and yellow dots in China. The green dots represent the natural heritage sites, and the yellow ones represent the cultural heritage sites. If the dot is split with both colors, it represents a mixed heritage site. There is no red dot in China, which represents the sites in danger. Up to December 2019, UNESCO has 1,121 properties inscribed on that list. China has 55 sites listed. Among them, 37 are cultural heritage sites, and 14 are natural heritage sites. 4 of them are mixed heritages. We have a list of 2013 on our textbook, which only includes 45 heritages. Do you know the newly added sites in China? Okay, let's look at them. The newly added 10 World Heritage Sites are 丝绸之路、大运河、土司遗址、花山岩画、湖北神农架、青海可可西里、鼓浪屿历史国际社区、贵州梵净山、黄渤海候鸟栖息地第1期、良渚古城遗址。If you are interested, you can check out the official website of the UNESCO to find out more information about them. If you give a quick glance of the table on the textbook, you can notice that there are 4 mixed heritages in China, and they are all mountains. China's spectacular mountains landscape attracted many tourists at home and abroad. Among them, Mount Taishan, Mount Huangshan, Mount Emei, and Mount Wuyi, as world mixed heritages, are most worth visiting. Besides, there are only 39 mixed heritages around the world. Now you know how important these 4 mountains are, not only in China, but also in the world. So we will focus on introducing the 4 mixed heritages. The first mountain we need to talk about is Mount Taishan. Mount Taishan was once called Mount Daishan Mount Daizong or Mount Daiyue, and was renamed Mount Taishan in the spring and autumn period. It is a typical symbol of China. As one of the 5 sacred mountains, it is a place of worship for at least 3,000 years and served as the foremost ceremonial center in ancient China. Ancient rulers usually paid homage to the mountain, hoping for good luck for their reign. In ancient times, the first thing for an emperor to do when ascending the throne was to climb the mountain and pray to heaven and earth and their ancestors. It is said that 72 emperors of different dynasties made pilgrimages to Mount Taishan for sacrificial and other ceremonial purposes. Moreover, many poets and literary scholars visited the mountain in order to get inspiration. The grandiose temples, numerous stone inscriptions, and stone tablets are the best testament to their visits. Nowadays, visitors would spend about 5 hours to climb the 6,660 steps in the night in order to watch the overwhelming sunrise on top of the Mount Taishan. Although climbing all the mountains is a common choice for most visitors, you can still choose a cable car which had been built before it was inscribed as World Heritage. With exceptional historic, cultural, aesthetic, and scientific value, Mount Taishan has attracted millions of visitors every year. It is a perfect combination of cultural relics and natural scenery. It was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1987. It is a spectacular mountain. But you may still wonder why it was inscribed as a mixed World Heritage, right? Okay, let me tell you. Mount Taishan is a large and impressive rock mass covering 25,000 hectares and rising to 1,555 meters above the surrounding plateau. With nearly 3 billion years of natural evolution, Mount Taishan was formed through complicated geological and biological processes. Culturally, there are many cultural places of interest on Mount Taishan. There are more than 20 ancient buildings and 2,200 inscriptions. One attraction that we have to mention is the Dai Temple. Mount Taishan was regarded as a sacred place with long-standing status almost throughout the history. So the cultural relics have been perfectly preserved. The main building of Dai Temple is the Heaven Blessing Hall. It is grandiose with lots of colorful paintings. This dramatic and majestic mountain is an outstanding combination of a beautiful natural landscape. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time.